Hello, my El Paso lovers. I'm so excited for this video because even if you're not working with me as a realtor, at least I can go ahead and pass this knowledge and information over to you guys because I just want whatever's in your best interest. And you know, as a matter of fact, even if you're not working with me and you need a question answered, feel free to give me a call. I'll answer the question for you, and I'm not going to be held you obligated to, work with me. I just want to help you all, be a resource for you all. Let's jump right into it. So there's going to be two types of builders in El Paso. Wait, hold up. Like the video, subscribe so you don't miss any videos like this, and turn on that bell. Two types of builders in El Paso, a production builder and a fully custom builder. Production builders, the way they work, a lot of times people ask me, hey, can I build this floor plan on this lot? Or can this builder sell me double lots? Especially right now, no. Production builders, they're going to release a set of lots that they're building on and a set of floor plans that they're building on those lots. They're building these specific homes on these lots, and you can go ahead and reserve those homes in those locations. And these production builders are, especially right now, not doing any structural changes such as making a room bigger, moving any walls, anything like that. But they are doing those cosmetic changes. A gourmet kitchen, tile in the master bedroom, picking the colors of your home, backsplash, shutters, things like that that don't require a structural change. This does depend though on when you reserve the home in. For example, if you get the home when it's in dirt stage and they haven't even pulled the permit, there's a 99% chance you're gonna be able to pick all the colors, be able to upgrade to a gourmet kitchen, change the countertops, a lot of things like that. However, you get that exact same home when it's up in framing stage or even sheetrock, the chances are going to be lower that you're going to be able to pick all of the colors of your home. You're going to be able to upgrade to anything. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I always caution people, hey, make sure that these builders, when you go directly to them or you and your realtor go with them, they're not just telling you what you want to hear, like, oh yeah, you can do that, we'll go in the design center, you can pick this out. Be cautious of what stage the home's in when you're reserving it. And then if it's farther along, don't be afraid. Ask them, ask your realtor, hey, can I still do this? Can I still do this? That way you can be asking all the questions because I know how important colors and all those things are to you guys, especially when you're buying a new construction home, because that's one of the beauties of it. A fully custom home builder is exactly that. The way they work is they release lots and they wait for people to come reserve the lots. That way they can start building their home on there. These custom builders, they have floor plans that you can go based off of, and they'll have model homes. And the cool thing about fully custom is you can completely alter that floor plan to whatever you want, combining two restrooms, adding a theater room, making two bedrooms into one to make it bigger, literally anything. Or you can completely disregard their floor plans and have an architect completely design your home from scratch. It does not matter. Now, something to keep in mind, going off their floor plans might be at a lower price than completely designing your home from scratch. Something to keep in mind though is that as you're altering a home for a custom home builder, the prices are going to be up. As you're adding things, the prices are going to be up. This is something to be careful of because you'll walk into a model home and it's going to look beautiful and there's over $100,000 in upgrades in there. Or you're telling them, can I add this? Can I add this? They'll say yes, but they're not telling you how much that is. So it's definitely something to be careful for. As you add upgrades, as you make the home more to your liking, specific to you, it's probably gonna cost more. And custom home builders are starting right now at the minimums in the $430,000 in El Paso, Texas. And I know this because just about a month ago, a client and I were doing some heavy research into all of the custom home builders. And you guys gotta be careful because there's certain custom home builders out there that you'll walk into their model home and it just blows every custom home builder out of the water. But that's because there's over $100,000 in upgrades in there. So gotta be careful with that because you don't really know what you're looking at for the price when you walk into a home like that. Now, let's say that you already know everything about new construction, you're ready to reserve the home, you found the floor plan you want, you found the location you want, boom, it's a done deal. It's gonna be $500 to $2,500 for earnest money that will be refundable to you at closing. For a production builder, it's gonna be that $500 through $1,000 mark for earnest, and then for a custom home builder, you're gonna be in that $2,500. And some builders actually charge a processing fee to do all the paperwork, and that's non-refundable. I've seen some builders do, about $250. And of course, as your realtor, I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, this builder has this fees and this builder has this fees. Next up, you're going to need a pre-qualification letter. And a lot of builders, all builders in El Paso have preferred lenders, and some only work with those lenders. So I'll be able to tell you like, hey, this builder works with this lender, this builder works with this lender. Or if we're shopping around all builders, I'm just going to refer you to a specific mortgage company because there's one company in El Paso for lending that just represents all the builders. They're a preferred lender. And by preferred lender, I mean the builder likes to work with them, and because they like to work with them, they're gonna pay closing costs for you. I've seen some builders go as far as giving the buyer $5,000 to put towards upgrades, giving them a refrigerator because most builders will not include the refrigerator, and also paying their closing costs. And besides from that, you'll just need to sign an agreement to reserve the home. And in that agreement, if it's a Palo Verde home, I'm going to be able to explain the whole agreement to you. If it's another builder, Of course, I'll reach out to my connections. We'll set up the appointments to view them. Let's say you reserve one of those other builders' homes. I'll have the person that's helping us from that builder sit us down and explain the whole agreement to us. Because there's some people, they're just boom, 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 sign. And I'm like, you know what? Let's read everything. I want you guys to have no surprises come up in 9, 10 months. And I say 9 and 10 months because these homes are taking about 10 months to build for production builders, about 12 months to build for custom builders. And if anybody tells you different, that they could do it in 6 months, they're lying. There's a few exceptions, and I'll let you know those exceptions. There's certain builders that take a little bit longer to build, that push delays more, and there's certain builders that work, a bit more diligently, fast, even pace, getting up all their homes around the same time. All right, so production builders are sitting about $150, $160 a square foot. Custom home builders are sitting at about $172 to $230 a square foot. Now, these builders have been raising their prices, and they've gone up significantly in the past year. They've seen land increases, material increases, labor shortages, causing their prices to raise. And they can still raise their price while you're under contract. Every single builder in El Paso can do that, except for one builder in El Paso. And that builder locks their price because they're speculating for price increases 10 months from now. And every 9th of the month, they raise their prices. So if you're gonna get under contract with that builder, it needs to be before the 9th of the month, even on the 8th of the month. This builder, they're speculating for extreme price increases, you know what I mean? They have a 1,400 square foot home for about $306,000. And I do stress that we always read the agreements, whether it's myself or one of my connections for another builder, that way we can see that escalation clause. Because some builders, they'll have a cap of percentage that they can only raise your price by about 10%. And some builders have no cap. And there are definitely some builders in El Paso that are good about not taking advantage of their buyers and just raising the prices because they can, because it's a seller's market, because they have the advantage. And personally, I've noticed there are some builders in El Paso that are just raising the prices while they're under contract because they can. And don't worry, I'll protect you from that as a buyer. And I'll advise you, like, hey, here are the risks with this builder, here are the pros, here are the risks with this builder, here are the pros, how would you like to proceed? Guys, every builder in El Paso is different based off of style, their floor plans, and also their price, materials, quality, amenities. Some builders utilize their space wonderfully. They have crazy good rooms and you get a lot of square footage for the price, but they don't include a lot of amenities. There's a lot of things that are upgrades and maybe their quality is not the best. And some builders offer top quality and they offer so many amenities, nothing's an upgrade, but their houses are a little bit smaller, your rooms feel a little bit more squished in. Some builders offer, good amenities, a great price, great square footage, maybe their customer service isn't the best, their quality isn't the best, they have a lot of complaints. Whichever builder you decide to go with depends on your highest priorities. And whenever you come to me, I'll take you to all the builders, we'll look at all the options. First, we'll find floor plans that you like, and then we'll narrow it down to which builder I want to work with. I'll list out the risks, the pros, the cons of each builder. That way you can go ahead and make a decision as to which builder you want. And I'll definitely guide you guys in that process. All right, so let's say you're like, Isaac, I want a new construction home. The first 3 most important questions I'm going to ask you are going to be, what's the price? What's the timeline? And what's the location you want to live? If you don't know the answer to those questions, we'll figure them out. But with that, I'll be able to reach out to the builders and I'll know if you give me a certain price range, I'll know, these builders don't have this price range. And then an area, okay, these builders don't build in this area, so we'll start narrowing it down. I'll get the floor plans, I'll show it to you virtually over the phone, FaceTime, private video, or in person if you're here in El Paso. And guys, I know I listed a lot of the risks of new construction in this video, but that's just because I want to set the expectations right for you all. Another expectation I want to set for you is if you're purchasing a new construction home, throughout the whole timeline, make sure you're saving money. Interest rates are going up, prices are going up. It's a high possibility that by the time your home is complete, you might not qualify anymore. So I always warn my buyers, make sure you're saving money, paying off debt, and expecting prices to be a little bit higher towards the end or interest rates to be a little bit higher. That way you didn't spend 10 months just so you cannot have a home. I know I'm listing all these risks, but there are a lot of pros in new construction. You're getting the warranty, you're getting the new community, some even public improvement districts. You know the quality that's going into these homes. You know the builder is going to be taking care of you, of course, depending on which builder you choose to a certain extent. And you're going to be the first person living in that home, and sometimes you'll be able to pick your colors, choose things, and customize it to your liking. There are so many pros of new construction, and as we go ahead and look at more builders, I'll be pointing out, this builder has these features, this builder has these features, this builder's known for this builder's known for this. Hey guys, but if I didn't go into depth enough on something that you want me to explain a little bit more, feel free to comment so I can make a new video on it, or even just call me and be like, hey Isaac, I have a quick question. I'll answer it, no problem. As long as you like the video, you subscribe, and you turn on the bell, because I don't want you to miss any information on El Paso, new construction, resale homes, the market, or any beautiful homes. I love you guys.